Welcome to Haas Pavilion as we get ready for tip-off between the visiting Colorado Buffaloes and the California Golden Bears. Look at the starting lineups for both teams. It should be noted, forward Peanut Tutele, the Colorado transfer, playing against her former team, and it means a lot to her.
Well, it certainly does. Very hard and a very emotional. J.R. Payne, the head coach at Colorado, said, we don't want to do this. I don't want to coach against her. She doesn't want to play against us, but we're going to. They need to limit Cal's big scores. You can't stop them, but if you limit it, Cal's got to finish with 40 minutes and take care of the ball. I think it's the 40-minute stat, though, Kylan, for Cal, that's going to be the most important. They are right there. They're ready for a big win. Can they get it here this afternoon?
Can they get it here this afternoon? And we are underway here inside of Haas. Colorado wins the tip. They've got the first possession. The Buffaloes in black. Nice feed inside to Formann. She can't get the bucket to go. Goes the other way.
Immediately, Colorado opens in that quick passing around the horn. That's the Princeton action. They look for the diagonal. You see that Colorado, Kylan, went immediately to the cutter, Frida Formann, because she's got the hot hand. Remember, she's not just a three-point shooter. They'll hit her on cuts close to the basket.
Formann's three-point shooting stood out in those last couple wins, but she can score in a lot of different ways. Cal in their whites.
Big hedge by Quay Miller.
Shot clock down to 2. Curry just inside the arc, and the bank is open for Jada Curry.
That's a great little step back, right? She just went into the pocket where she was open, and very good recognition by Lucha Shipholt to hit her.
Cal is on the board first here in Haas Pavilion as Colorado now looks for the answer. Formann fires from deep off iron. Tutele with the board. A look forward. The pass from Curry almost intercepted, but it will stay with the Golden Bears.
But that defense by Colorado tipping it and not allowing them to get that pass.
Off the inbounds, now it's back to Curry. Trying to feed Lucha Shipholt, almost knocked away. Lucha Shipholt trying to body up Vonleh. The putback not there. Curry kicks out to Martine from deep, splashes it in.
All right, Martine, you went 8 for 8 in your first 8 shots at UCLA. Way to get this crowd into it in Haas Pavilion. We've got Kids Day. It's loud. They're going to scream, and they scream it out for Martine on that first shot.
Martine shooting 43.5% from deep. And there's the answer, though, for Miller.
Miller, such a sweet shot, right, Kylan? You and I talking about her three-point stroke there and how beautiful that was. She's going to take that every single time she has the green light.
Miller, such a great story, too. 6th Man of the Year, Woman of the Year last year in the Pac-12 as Lucha Shipholt gets one to go down low.
And I think right now Cal is figuring that is open. Lucha Shipholt, either she's going to go high-low or she's going to be the low player herself. You'll see that a lot in the offense. Is Vonleh just a beast, and she's drawn great defense.
Vonleh just called on the foul there. Cal keeps possession. All intercepted, though. Sherrod now pushing the pace. Feed over the top to Miller, but she is just stifled down low.
And Miller's so strong. She draws so much attention, Kylan, is fouled from behind because you're going to put 2 or 3 on her.
And if you do hear the crowd, it is School Haas Rock Day here inside of Haas Pavilion, taking in some women's college hoops as well as just learning about higher education.
Love it. Great field trip, educational, transformational experiences for these kids.
McIntosh shooting just under 50% from the floor as we have another answer down low for Colorado.
Great short corner rip through by Quay Miller. Man, you're telling me she gets the ball and knows exactly what to do.
Whistle on the floor. It looks like the basket won't count, though. Tayana Jones for Colorado.
Let's see what Cal can get here on this blob. The baseline out of bounds. Bring the screener, Curry.
Lucha Shipholt from the mid-range. Haas really developed that perimeter game.
Kylan, you are absolutely right. And that can be her game, especially on those baseline out-of-bounds plays.
How about that little fake from Quay Miller?
Man, just the weapons that she has. All the tools we're seeing here. Quay Miller, long range, short range at the bucket.
McIntosh around the screen. Pulls up in the lane and gets a little floater to go. Sherrod. Jones, no. Martine with the board. Cal has made their last 5 consecutive shots. A hot start for the Golden Bears offense. What a feed down low. Lucha Shipholt just can't quite get the roll. She sticks with it, put back, not there either.
Great slip, real quick too. A lot of confusion there. And
Frida Formann, you can't give her that kind of space beyond the arc.
Sharing the ball, Colorado early on.
Martine tries to get a take to the bucket. Colorado with 5 fast break points, none yet for Cal. Miller working Longarita. Little floater and gets the roll in the lane.
Yeah, I mean, I love this.
Just under 3 to go in the first quarter. 11 points. How do you counteract her?
Well, I think what you have to do is you got to do the early work with her because she's going to get down the court.
Longarita getting her first bucket of the game on that last Cal possession. Making this a tie ball game once again. Sadler calling out the offense. Miller on Longarita again. Tries to get a tough reverse. Longarita's right there.
She doesn't have middle drive. She is under the basket. Difficult angle, well defended.
What an out of bounds play.
Traffic, and you've just got to be so good and drag your teammate if you have to help on defense.
A couple of substitutions for both sides as Curry sends a high arcing ball from beyond the arc. Martine was spaced from 3. No. Sadler goes the other way after grabbing the board. Delivers to Miller. She's fouled. Jada Wynn is checked in for the Buffaloes. Wynn with the ball now. Wynn on the dribble. Pulls up from the elbow. Knocks it down. Ortiz delivers to Onya. Runs into the trap. Colorado comes up with it. Great. Onya, a player who's been described as the X factor, as we talked about earlier on in the broadcast for this Cal team, averaging just over 6.5 points per game, 4.5 boards. The shot from deep, short, from Sherrod. The Buffs get a second chance after pulling in that O-board. Sherrod just before the shot clock expires. Cal now coming into the second quarter trying to close the gap, trailing by 6. They had a 238 scoring drought in that first quarter. What did they do to get the offense going here, Tammy?
Well, you know, I think for Cal, obviously, they're going to get their offense from their defense. I thought they made some good adjustments. Frida Formann only has 3. They held her to 3. I thought they adjusted on the baseline on Quay Miller as much as possible, but they want to run.
Sherrod now running the offense for Colorado. Sherrod, Vonleh doing a little 1-2 action. She goes into the contact. Colorado now with the chance to make it a 7 and 8 point lead. Vonleh struggling a little bit from the charity stripe this season, shooting 54% as she misses the second right on cue. McIntosh, Curry, Lucha Shipholt, Martine, and Ortiz in the game. Curry's shot won't go.
I mean, that's about as good as execution you're going to get. It was a great screen. Curry had the right shot. That's a good look. It just falls short right off the front of the rim. Some of these have got to go for Cal. They are just unlucky.
Cal just creating some good looks, just not able to hit the shots, but one young woman able to hit the shot. Quay Miller beyond the arc. Miller averaging 14 points, more than 7.5 boards per game. Nearly 2 steals per game, more than 1 assist per game, just stuffing the stat sheet. She can do so many things for Colorado. The one thing that she couldn't do on that possession is stop Evelyn Lucia-Schipholt.
Beautiful move right over the top, and just solid, and a really soft finish by Lucia-Schipholt. Already thinking about running the other way, and just as Cal scores, what happens? Sherrod stepping up at the free throw line.
9 points, a chance to make it a double-digit lead here for the first time. And she does exactly that.
Nice defense by Wynn, not to let McIntosh turn that corner.
Curry fires from deep, and she gets it. Curry continues her consecutive streak of making a three-pointer in 39 games, now 40 here today.
How about the company that she's in on that chart, Kylan? Kelsey Plum among many other greats from the Pac-12. She can utilize that mid-range, that long-range game. So many pieces for her, and she's telling her coach that she wants to be and improve as a two-way player.
Second free throw won't go for McLeod.
You know, I might look for Curry again off of something. You also had Martine, so if you kind of maybe cause a little misdirection to Curry, maybe get Martine off of a flare, run her off a screen, let her get hot. And there they try to do it in some ball screen motion. She rejects that screen.
Curry with space from beyond the arc, and she hits it.
Yeah, so you use both of them to play off each other, right? So you focus on a little misdirection.
Vonleh taking it coast to coast there, pulls it back out.
It's 5-on-4 because McIntosh is at the other end for Cal.
McIntosh now bringing the ball down for Cal. Ortiz, Onya, McIntosh, Curry, Martine in the game for the Golden Bears. Weta back in the game now for the Buffs. Ortiz fires from 3. How about that?
It's that balance, right? You're looking for it. Curry's hot. We know that Martine can get it. There's a lot of attention being focused on right now, so you have to have a player like Ortiz step up, and that is one of her good shots.
McIntosh, double screen.
Horns action there. She has her choice which way to go.
Curry tries to drive the baseline. Onya collects. Ortiz into the lane. Onya gets one to fall.
Well, you know, I thought Ortiz had the pull-up jumper, right? Maybe 7-8 foot jumper, but she tried to make a pocket pass into traffic. Thank goodness Onya is as explosive as she is.
Miller with the hard take, gets her own putback. That one won't go, but third time's a charm. Vonleh now with 9 points on the game.
Nice fake.
Curry goes down as she goes up for that mid-range jumper that won't go. Miller running the floor.
I don't know if you saw that, Kylan, but Quay Miller just gave us a little shake and bake. we got to try to dial that back.
Is there anything she can't do at this point?
I love it. A big with the shake and bake. And ball in her hand.
Sadler, pretty shot will fall. Under 10. Shot clock is off. Curry gets it back. Curry in traffic. Scramble on the floor just as that first half buzzer expires. And a close one. It's been a fun one, a close one so far here through the first 2 quarters. As we were talking about during the break, Cal has been right in this. They've had a couple of open looks just not fall. And that one will go out of bounds. Ball to Colorado. Vonleh. Formann. Back to Vonleh. Pretty action there from Colorado.
Yeah, just really, really good mix there. And oh man, Jada Curry is down, and
never something you want to see. Curry down on the floor, untying or retying her shoe, it looks like, to get into this offensive possession. Good news, she appears to be all right. 7-point ball game, though, as Colorado was able to get the bucket. Foul called on the floor.
Sherrod is guarding Martine. That really didn't happen, but then they were able to get the secondary screen, and here's a good look for Martine.
Martine's shot just a little too strong.
Baseline out of bounce play. You get that pick and that good look for Martine. You are hoping that's going to fall.
Sherrod just denied by Lucha Shipholt. A track race, and Leilani McIntosh wins this one.
Ooh,
Gets the and one.
Scoop in the finger roll. The block at the other end. Lucha Shipholt. All ball on Sherrod. Martine picks it up. She hits McIntosh in transition offense, and the scoop. Foul against Vonleh.
And that's something we talked about Cal needing to do in this game. Getting some more fast break points, looking to get points in transition. They didn't have any in the first half. Cal keeps possession. That one almost out of bounds. 7 on the shot clock. McIntosh with just an acrobatic shot on the baseline. It just rolls out. Our current friends, former teammates rather, that's her third. Formann's three-pointer is short.
She was ready to shoot that ball, catch and shoot type of player.
Out in transition, Lucha Shipholt with the strong take and one.
And that's the kind of thing that Colorado is thinking. We are way too sluggish in getting back off of that miss. And if they can finish, they got a good chance at tying this thing.
Lucha Shipholt knocks down.
Watch out, transition 0-3. Oh, doesn't fall.
Formann able to fire before the defense gets set. That time around, Cal got lucky. It didn't fall, but Formann will knock those down. A couple of substitutions for Colorado. Weta now back in the game, along with Sadler.
Colorado hedging hard at those on-ball screens today.
Curry, air ball. Ball fake. A little behind the back pass. Curry gets it back. No.
Just $1 million smile all the time, Charmin Smith, because she knows how close they are. They're 1-5, and this team is getting everything they want, and they're not falling. And she's got $1 million smile. I don't know how you could not love that.
Martine just also smiling as her shot hit the backboard, and Cal had a chance to tie or take the lead on that possession. So plenty to smile about for Smith. They're back in this ball game.
And see opportunities right here with a turnover. This is our time. This is our moment to not only tie, take the lead. Let's get us some momentum. What is it going to take? That is exactly what Charmin Smith is thinking.
Who will it be for Cal? Martine? Could it be McIntosh, Lucha Shipholt, Curry? This Cal team so much deeper this season. A lot of different players they can turn to. Isabelle and Lucha Shipholt does a good job drawing that.
That's how she was able to draw the fouls at help side out. See right here, one-on-one. Now watch what she does. She goes up, nothing there. She tries to rip through Weta from the backside. She just had 3 players on her.
36 apiece with just over 5.5 to go in the third quarter. Colorado at one point in this game had a double-digit lead. It has evaporated. Scramble on the floor. Curry trying to hold on to it. That'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow goes with Colorado. The Buffs now will take it in off the inbounds.
Oh no. And that's a miscue.
Curry. Ortiz fires from deep for the lead, and it's too strong. Weta. Weta back to Miller, and she gets the finish.
USC, huge win over Stanford this past weekend. A lot of people talking about that.
A lot of people need to be talking about Leilani McIntosh.
Absolutely.
Beautiful take to the basket.
Pulled her aside and had a one-on-one meeting and talked to her about her game, got into specifics about her game, and what a privilege and an honor for her to be called out by Steph Curry.
Just really developed that offensive side of her game. Whitaker called for the fouls and to really invest in the women's game. It was really cool to see him out here for the Stanford-Cal matchup. Miller. Margarita draws the foul.
Really good minutes is McLeod this year. There's no doubt she'll give you about 12 minutes per game. Also, she's not in there to get those extra possessions, so make sure that you're crashing the glass.
Speaking of extra possessions, McIntosh fighting a scramble there on the floor. Gets called for a jump, and
oh, no, we don't need this. We don't need this.
Players getting heated, referees stepping in. A little bit of back and forth in this one, a game of runs. Longarita has time from deep, and she knocks it down.
She can hit that shot.
Miller looks for the answer and gets it off the glass. 5 seconds, Cal trying to create something. Martine fires from way downtown and knocks it in. How about the Golden Bears taking the 3-point lead just before the third to fourth quarter break? You can't just guard Jada Curry anymore with this Cal team. Martine is another player who can knock it down. McIntosh, the improved offensive set that she's now working with. This Cal team looking for a signature win here today. Curry. Cal now with a chance to extend the lead.
Every possession has to be clean for Cal. Cannot turn the ball over.
Onya. Little mid-range shot won't go. Collision on the floor. It's Weta and McIntosh on the ball again. Vonleh back on the floor. After running into some foul trouble, Miller, a little push from behind, whistle blows.
This is a Cal team that has held good teams this season to their season lows, including Stanford, a couple of season lows by this Cal defense. And they are holding this Colorado team to 43 points, who comes in averaging 73.
Miller knocks down the jumper to make it a 1-point game.
Don't be surprised if Miller continues to get the looks. Cal can't be surprised if they're going to go to Quay Miller.
Curry finishes that one.
That's just a Curry-esque play, right? It's just ball fake, gets to the mid-range and uses the glass, floats it off the glass.
Quay Miller. Miller now matching her career high of 24 points. Her next basket will be a career high for her.
Sharman is about to come out of her silver shiny shoes over on the sideline.
Miller again from three. This one won't fall. And the outlet pass just bouncing almost out of bounds. Colorado comes up with it. Sherrod puts it home.
A lot of loose balls on the floor, and there's a lot of 50-50 effort here. Oh, that was nifty.
Martine. Her shot a little too strong. Vonleh the rebound.
That's the look you want. That's a good look.
Sherrod uses her speed to get to the cup. Ortiz, Lucha Shiphold just collects that one.
It's a bit of a scramble where the ball falls to Lucha Shiphold. You got to get lucky and get a few of those.
Lucha Shiphold now has 15 in the game. That shot won't go. Lucha Shiphold just a couple points away from her season high of 18. She accomplished that back in November against CSUN. Just over 6 to go here. Curry calling out the set. Lucha Shiphold feed down low. Lucha Shiphold gets it done. Tie ball game.
That's a very good play call there for that Horns to go to that right side and then look at the ball reversal and get that high-low pass.
Lucha Shiphold getting it done on both ends, helping deny the Buffaloes on the other end. And here they come once again. A lot of back and forth action. This time it's Sadler getting it done. McIntosh, a player who's really the engine for this Cal team when it comes to bringing energy, bringing intensity every single game. Shot clock at 3. McIntosh tries the reverse. No.
Tough angle.
Sherrod delivers to Miller. Miller with the basket.
Execution, execution. If you are Colorado, you draw so much attention making the extra pass. Sherrod knew that if she was going to draw the defense, that Quay was going to open up on that right side.
I said it before, is there anything she can't do?
And only one personal foul for Miller. Keeps herself in the game, and she's not very likely to come out of this game until this game is over.
Colorado now with a huge chance to extend their lead. Vonleh up and in.
Reversed, and as it is reversed, she puts her hands out and shows that perimeter player her numbers.
Vonleh now is 13. This is where Cal cannot let the game get away with them as they have a turnover here. Weta will slow it down, reset for Colorado.
Just inviting Sherrod to take that long shot. Protecting the basket.
Starters in for Colorado along with Weta. Weta just inside the arc, knocks down the baseline jumper.
Look at what Miller does too. She draws so much attention, but she gets through the first line of defense, draws the help side, the drive, and the dish for two.
That's an 8-0 run now for the Buffs. Martine looks to respond, and she does exactly that. Knocks it down from the corner.
Needed it big time. Martine, lighten it up.
Cal cuts the Colorado lead to 5 with just over 3 minutes remaining here. Fourth quarter action inside of Haas. Feed down low to Vonleh. Back out to Sherrod. From beyond the arc, a three-point party here inside of Haas.
Well, they were inviting her to take the shot last possession. Sagged off from her.
Cal needs one here to cut the lead. McIntosh.
Colorado in a big zone. Cal tries to get below it.
Martine from 3. They just can't get the roll today here at Haas. Some contact. Sherrod now with 12, make that 13 on her second made free throw. Double-digit lead again for Colorado, matching their largest on the day.
A lot of time off the clock here for Cal.
Colorado really going high pressure defensively.
Yeah. Big extended zone.
Onya had space inside, couldn't get the little floater.
And that paid off. Let's see if they can finish it out here. Cal with the 22nd on the shot clock, but they can't wait for that.
Curry takes some contact from Weta, back in it. Curry drives, little floater. The roll. They cannot get the roll.
Vonleh, by the way, on that foul out, 13 points on the game, which is a little bit more than her average. Making shots, even including this free throw line that hasn't always been kind to them, but Onya gets one back there.
Onya gets one. She's more than a 71% free throw shooter on the season. Cal with a steal.
They don't call the foul as McIntosh goes to the deck.
McIntosh hits it from the corner. 6-point ball game, 45 to go.
This pressure making Colorado uncomfortable.
Sherrod gets it out after being doubled. Skip pass to Weta. Formann will hold it.
You got to stop the clock if you're Cal.
Sherrod going to the line. Just over 31 remaining.
What a line by Sherrod today. More than her average at 9.5. Face number 9, UCLA. Tough schedules all the way down.
Up and down the board as Jada Curry hits a massive 3 for Cal.
Thinking about reminding this team about clock management and stopping the clock. If that steal doesn't happen, and there it is. 93%.
Can they get a quick bucket?
I think people thinking maybe Curry, but Martine. Don't forget about Martine if you're Colorado.
McIntosh, some time ticking off the clock.
Too much.
McIntosh pulls up, no. Onya gets the O-board and gets the putback.
You can't do that down the stretch and only be that player down the stretch. We need you to do that on every possession. We need you to think about how you can create extra possessions for us.
Seven-point lead now. I mean, look at two absolute stars going at it. Both these players just really exceptional. 5 seconds to go. Martine's three will go in. Whistle also blows.
Foul was happening before Martine was in the act of shooting. And so when you replay this, it's the right call. It's a tough break.
Just over a 57% free throw shooter on the season. Misses the second. Last couple seconds close to ticking off. We've got 4.8 now remaining here inside of Haas. Cal will keep the ball. That's the final call from the officials. Inbounds play, intercepted. Ortiz tries to stick with it. It's called for a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Colorado. Sherrod will hold on to this one. And we are final here inside of Haas. The Buffaloes improved to 6-1 in Pac-12 play.